Start our Bible story, and we're so glad to be here. Oh, good. I tell you something. What are the girls listening? Oh, yes, the girls are listening. The boys are listening, and the adults are listening, and the adults are listening. Everybody's listening, Chesley, waiting for your story today. Oh, this gospel train is chugging at the track, chugging at the track, it's chugging at the track. This gospel train is chugging at the track, it's chugging to the glory land. That's right, it's chugging to the glory land. And who all is welcome? Oh, get on this gospel train. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Get on this gospel train. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And Chesley, so we're so happy to have everybody here and gonna see Jesus. Yes, we are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Gonna see Jesus. Yes, I can. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And this gospel train is chugging at the track, chugging at the track. It's chugging at the track. This gospel train is chugging at the track, chugging to the glory land. Okay, that's a good song, Chesley. Thank you for that. And I'm engineer Chesley. Your engineer Chesley. Thank you. Chesley, our story today, I tell you what, we've got a really good one. Chesley, from this, we're going to talk from Luke chapter 14 and 18, and Jesus said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. No, he's got a ghost? Oh, no, Chesley, we're not talking about a ghost. Oh, he had the presence of the Lord because he actually was the Son of God. And he said, I have come. There was just this special presence that was given to him. And he has a good attitude. Oh, he had a very good attitude. And that's what he said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, that he has come to help. In fact, let me just read it here for you. It said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He sent me to proclaim release to the captives. Oh, that would be great. That'd be terrific. And he said, and recovery of sight to the blind. No, he can actually heal the blind. He could heal the blind. And he said that he could set it free those that were oppressed, those that were really like sad and lonely and had really problems. And he cared about them. Yes, he did. He cared about them. He said, and he had come to proclaim, this was the year of the Lord. He was here to minister. And did you know where he said this? I think it was out in the marketplace. No, it wasn't in the marketplace. He had gone to the temple. The Bible said that was his custom. So he went to church. That's what was like what we call our church. He went to church regularly. He was faithful. But you know what, Chesley? It wasn't just enough for him to do something. He doesn't do it all. No, he doesn't do it all. You see, well, with the things I was talking about that Jesus did, he was always refreshing people. And so he was glad when he came to see him. Oh, many of the people were so happy. Now, there was some that they just wanted to be the big S. And they didn't want to hear from Jesus. No, they didn't want to have anything to do with him. In fact, they wanted him just to go away. But many people saw how kind he was and good, and those others, they didn't need him. Well, maybe if they weren't sick, or if they maybe weren't downcast or having hard problems, maybe they didn't think they needed him. Didn't we all need him? We all need him, and they knew especially. Maybe if you were blind, you would know you needed help. But Jesus wanted to always help people. He always was what we would say refreshing them, encouraging them. And just like you're talking like a drink of water. That's what it's like sometimes if you know how you're really thirsty and no, I don't get thirsty. Oh, that's right. You're made of wood. You don't get thirsty. When I was a tree, I did. Oh, yeah, when you was a tree. But Chesley, when we're out working really hard and maybe if somebody's been out, they've been taking care of in their flowers or something. Or kids at school and they've been studying. Kids at school have been studying. That's right. And then it comes time for recess. And yes, recess. And they go out and they play and they're like refreshed. But adults, sometimes they've really gone through maybe a work day and they've worked really hard and they didn't have a bad boss. Oh, well, they might have had a bad boss, but then they could have good ones. There's many good ones too. But whatever, maybe they've just had lots of hard work. And so when they come in and they can just sit down or take a break at their job, what do they want? They want to be refreshed. They want to be refreshed. But we're talking about this, that not only can Jesus do that, did you know we can refresh people? We can do that. How can we do that? Well, he said, out of your innermost being shall flow rivers of living water. Oh, I don't want to have a bunch of water gushing out of me. No, he's talking about actually it would be like there would be such goodness and kindness. And when we walked in a room, it could be like refreshing when people came in. Oh, this sounded out of your innermost being, out of you. He said, we could be like him. We could bless and help others. Well, I think that's wonderful. How does that happen? Tell me that, Jesus. I tell you what Jesus did. There was a man one time, he was desperate. He couldn't see. He was a blind man. He needed some help. And so what did they do? Did they go to try and help him? They couldn't help him. There was nothing they could do. But he cried out because he knew that Jesus could help. And when Jesus stood up that day in the temple, as he told them, this is what I have come to do. This is my purpose. And he meant what he said. Here he is now, and everybody else maybe wanted to talk to him, and he could have, but he took time. This guy, he was poor. He was very poor. This blind man was poor. He took time, and that's what he was saying. That's what I've come to do. I haven't just come to chit-chat with people, talk to them. I haven't come just to run around and be buddies to people. That he came to be helping people, but really help people, even though maybe some of the church leaders didn't want him to. I think they need to straighten it out. Well, he was showing them, this is the way. You're missing it by not reaching out and helping others. This man was desperate. And I think they thought he couldn't be helped. Well, there was probably some that thought he couldn't be helped. There's nothing you can do for blind people. And could he heal just certain things? He could heal anybody, any illness. It didn't matter what it was. He could heal it. And in situations where people were really downcast and he was there, he said, I'm there to help. I'm there he'd bring them joy and gladness. And then he said that we can do that too. Do you know some examples? Yes, I do know some examples. Did you see someone do it? You know, Chesley, when I worked at a bank, there was we had many customers that you loved to see come in, but there was one customer in particular, and if his wife, Brenda, is listening today, I want her to know this. There would be occasions at the bank when we might just have, for whatever reason, it just seemed like there was just a sadness. Didn't know why. And you had some mean customers? No, we'd had good customers. It was just something, and we would say, oh. In fact, our supervisor would say, I wish Harold would come in. There was a pastor in town named Harold Dixon, and there was something about this man. When he walked in, he would smile, and he was a refresher. He was a refresher. Chesley, we can be refreshers. Even kids, yes, kids can be refreshers. Just like Harold Dixon, when he walked in, and he'd have a smile on his face, and he would greet us. You know, what would all you say? Oh, we're so glad you came. We would all say what Harold always. He was like a breath of fresh air. He was like a cool drink of water. Like a cool drink of water. Oh, he just made the atmosphere so much better. That's what Jesus had in mind, that when we walk into a room, and we can be like Jesus. We can be like Jesus. We can actually make a difference. And what if they see you walking and they dread it? You know, Chesley, that would not be a good thing if people dreaded you coming in. You know someone like that? Well, Chesley, I did hear a lady tell about a woman that she dreaded walking in to the place where she worked. And because what was she mean? Chesley, there, she said she was just unhappy. She never had a good thing to say, and said she would have frowning, and she had a good life. Things were good for her, but she was always finding fault and critical. I don't want to be around her. They need to give her something to refresh it. Well, they did try to refresh her. You know, this is a good day, and they could do but you can't make somebody else be happy. But you know, Chesley, we can help people that are sad. Can you pray for them? Yes, Chesley, we can say a kind word to somebody, and we can say, could I pray for you right now? And you know, Jesus is good with that. Would be like him. And that's what we're supposed to do, Tris, every day. What does it mean, like maybe at home? At home, Chesley, yes. We can refresh maybe our parents if they're having a bad day, or if they're having a good day, and maybe they've worked hard. When they come in from work, you can massage their feet. Well, and if they wanted you to do that, you could do that. That you could offer to help them and do some work for them. Yes, you can offer to go ahead and get some chores done for them. Things like this, Chesley, shows the love of Jesus. It shows the kindness. It's like he was. Chesley, just remember that we can be like Jesus out of us, from our innermost being, that we don't have like ghost in us or anything, but out of that, there's just kindness, and the love of God can be in our heart that comes out to help people. Even in the store, if we're in the store, you can be shopping. You can just be going down to help your parents. Maybe if you're in the store, or if you're going down to help get the mail, and just anything you see somebody, you can give them a smile. Is that like a rhythm? Well, it can be like a cup of water to them. It just tastes good. Have you seen somebody's face? Maybe they're sad and they're just kind of frowning, and when you smile at them, ooh, and it's like a refreshing water. It's like refreshing water. So let's don't think we have to wait until we can do something big and famous. Let's know that we can help someone every day. Chesley, do you know a time that maybe you've had somebody that you needed somebody to kind of cheer you up? Yeah, I think when we go to church sometime, and I like it when everyone smiles. You like, yes, when they smile, and when the girls is winking at me, when the girls are winking at you. Yes, Chesley, we don't have to, we should not wait until somebody smiles at us. And don't wait till they talk to us. Don't wait till they talk to us. We can also reach out, and we can be like Jesus and he's our example. So we don't have to wonder what to do. We don't have to wonder what to do. That's right. When the other one's sick, we can pray for them. Chesley, did you know Jesus heals still today? It wasn't just for yesterday. He still gives people happiness and joy, because we can be the ones that can reach out and do that. Pray for those people. Be there for them. And we can be here for you to help you get to bed. Oh, I knew this was coming. You're going to stick me in that trunk. Oh, Chesley, it's a nice place. Do you want to check it out? No, I don't think I checked it. I need to check it out because I got you out of it and everything looked really fine. Did you check for that termite? No, Chesley, I didn't check for a termite. There's no termites in there. Are you sure? Because you didn't check it out. You going to call one of them termite services? No, we're not going to call a termite service. What we're going to do is get you in the bed right now, and we are going to turn this off, and we're going to get it over on YouTube, and because it's on Facebook now, we're going to get it on YouTube. Right now, you need to go to bed. Oh, gotta go. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'll see y'all next time. I can't wait. I love you. This gospel train is chugging up the track. Thank you, Chesley. You're chugging up the track.